The Lake Cottage duo recently performed at Hart Recital Hall, and I stopped by to learn a little bit more about them and the music they play.
I was looking for a job, and Juanita already had a job, but their double reed position came open. That was actually at Truman State up in Kirksville, Missouri. And so she called Florida State and said, "Who needs a job?" And so they said, called me, and I interviewed and got the job.
We would do a recital together every other year, and she would do a recital the other years with a professor who later retired. And after he retired, we decided that we would do a recital every year, and then I said, well, we have to have a name. If we're going to do a recital every single year, we have to have a name. And it was hard to find a name because all the names that we could think of had already been taken, but her father had recently renovated the family's cottage to make it much nicer. So I said, well, why don't we call it, and my father liked the water, and we always had a boat. So in my mind, it was a little bit to honor our fathers, who by that point had both passed away. I said, well, let's call ourselves the Lake Cottage Duo. We play art music. For art music, we call it chamber music. When you have more than one instrument, it's chamber music. So that's what we call it. And it spans from, could go as the 1700s up through 2015.
Tonight we played a variety of music. So the oldest piece was from the 18th century by Johann Christian Fischer, and he was an oboist, and he wrote this wonderful concerto for oboe and orchestra, and we played a piano transcription, obviously. And we played several romantic pieces by Danish composers, Niels Gade, Carl Nielsen, very famous composer of Denmark, Carl Nielsen, and of course Robert Henrique, who is also a Danish composer. We also played an Italian piece from the Romantic era by Giovanni Daelli, variations on Rigoletto. And I played for solo oboe a piece by Benjamin Britten, a piece called Six Metamorphoses after Ovid.
Reporting for Lowdown, I'm Ben Van Maley.